Welcome back, everybody, to Mega Man 2, Part 2, starring Scott and Jesse as we talk about Mega Man 2. And I'm trying to figure out
who fighting today.
I think I
Crash
Man. He's
Crash Man.
Isn't there some controversy about if it's Crash Man or Clash Man?
Maybe I've never heard of it though.
Like I could have sworn that people are unsure if it's Crash Man or Clash Man, and actually that would make a lot of sense because I think the Japanese kanji or whatever it is for L and R are the same thing, so that's why a lot of Japanese people will pronounce words like they have a hard time pronouncing L's or R's.
For example, in Super Mario Bros. 2, Claw Grip is Claw Glip in Mario 2 USA.
I guess so. Yeah, like they because L, like the way that you like L and R both require different uses, like your tongue in a different position, but in Japanese they don't have like two distinct ones like that. I'm doing a terrible job at explaining it, but
yeah. But if Richard
I fell off this. Wait, I'm sitting here
you
and
you and I have a job to do now.
Do I have rush? Do I have the coil yet?
I don't think you have the elevator. No, you need the balloon.
Or not, like there's balloon. There's like basically
balloon
rush jet
and balloon hoverboard, and then there's like a floating platform.
I thought that there isn't the spring.
No, there is no spring. The first use of spring was rush coil.
Oh
we
yeah.
need to watch the Mega Man cartoon sometime because we've never watched that, and it'd be fun.
Really, what I want to watch the Japanese one, like because I think that there's a couple like Japanese specials where it's more in the style of the games. I want to see.
Yeah.
It. But really, what we need to do is watch the Super Mario the Super Mario World 3 Adventures. The Adventures of Super Mario Brothers 3.
Hey, what about the Mega Man Powered Up, the new Cartoon Network series?
Is that on?
Yeah, it's been on.
I have heard nothing and seen nothing about it.
Yeah, it's been on. I've watched a couple episodes.
Does he still look like? Does he look
different?
Because they redesigned his helmet and stuff, right?
Yeah, and Dr. Wily's now like a high schooler.
Oh, it's Mega Man Fully Charged.
Fully Charged.
And the show trials primarily it premiered on Cartoon Network in August. Dang.
Yeah, we need to watch some episodes in more Earthworm Jim. Earthworm Jim.
Apparently, there's 20 episodes.
That's not bad so far.
Why do
it's not Teen Titans Go, which now the movie is coming out soon, and we need to watch it because I heard good things about it.
Do they is he Aki Light? They don't call him Dr. Light, they call him Aki Light?
Yeah, because they're younger. They're not doctors yet. That's why Dr. Wily's like a 15-year-old.
Well, this looks so bizarre. Like, I'm not even.
Hey, they have right now. Last time I saw, he fought like Gutsman. Like they use the Mega Man 1 lineup of Robot Masters.
did they redesign Roll?
I don't know.
They redesigned like, and Dr. Wily does he does they like that?
Yeah.
No.
Hey Scott, do you want to get that Mega Man 11 statue at GameStop?
I want that. I don't want.
Wait, you want the one of Wily begging for mercy?
This doesn't look good at all.
Dude, you keep falling. You keep falling down the ladders.
I've been too busy like looking at fully charged. This looks.
So you're saying you want to go to GameStop and spend $40 on that Mega Man statue where Wily is begging for mercy?
I was just saying I'd rather have that than that show. It looks so bad. Like,
we need to watch it.
All of the character designs are so wrong.
If we watch Teen Titans Go together, then we need to watch that.
No, I don't.
We need to also at least watch the Teen Titans Go movie because I've heard super good things about it.
I'd rather watch Teen Titans Go than I would Mega Man. Like,
okay, fine. We need to watch the movie.
No, I mean, I'm saying Teen Titans Go. I don't like because I like the original show and everything, but the Mega Man show looks so much worse. They don't have because at least with Teen Titans, they look like the characters they're supposed to be.
Not these redesigns.
Yeah.
Hey Scott, remember that episode of Teen Titans Go that we watched?
Where they were in the Super Friends?
Yeah, where they were the Super Friends. Oh, golly, gosh, golly, gosh, darn, gosh, golly.
What is Crash Man's weakness? Metal Blades? Or no?
Nope.
Yeah, he's the one he's the one who's immune to it. I'm trying to figure out what to do with him, but
I usually just use Mega Buster for him.
I think that's what I'm doing too. I'm just tanking all the hits. I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. You can tell I'm not a very seasoned Mega Man player because I'm so reckless.
Oh, you do have to let me play 7 because I know all the secrets so I can get the Rush adapter.
Well, I mean, I technically I could do that too. I've done it. I think I did it before on the Anniversary Collection, actually.
But anyway, so let's.
That's something I need to still do. Also, is unlock the 2 bonus games.
Fighting games.
Yeah, because I love those to death.
I played an actual arcade cabinet of the second one at a place up north in a arcade. There's like a barcade that I went to, and they had the second one. I played that. And I played the X-Men arcade game. It was a good day. Also because it was my birthday.
Like I wanna unlock those because I think actually are those multiplayer?
I think so.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I'm pretty sure. But also, so back to Mega Man.
Well, I mean, we were talking about Mega Man.
I mean, back to the Mega Man we know and love. How well versed are you in the Mega Man comic? Because I have a few loose issues, but I want to get more Mega Man comics.
Well, let's see. I didn't collect it right away. But I started collecting it like I think I ended up getting it with when Proto Man came around.
Ooh, that's a good storyline.
And then because Proto Man's always been kind of one of my favorite characters.
So do you think Zero inspired Proto Man inspired Zero?
Probably. I mean, like they're both
red.
They're both kind of rival-y characters to the main characters of Mega Man.
But they're also
X.
friends.
Yeah. Like they're like if you took Gary but made him like Ash's or Red's friend also.
Yeah.
Wow, I botched that too. I should have either said Gary and Ash or Red and Blue. Not mixed.
Red and Gary when the
And Ash and Blue.
Come on. No, the wormhole crossed over the games with the anime.
Oh, actually, by the way, speaking of Wormhole, I bought Worms WMD also now. So I have 2 Worms games on PS4.
There's a second Worms game?
Yeah, it's like the one that I have on PS4 already is like, it's 3D.
WMD is on the Switch.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And like it actually has DLC costumes for like various other indie franchises like Yooka-Laylee.
I hope
still
we do that someday just so we can talk about it.
I wanna really the Worms there's one Worms game I wanna like record and it's Worms 3D.
Actually, there is one way around Yooka-Laylee without you commentating over it.
Which is
No, there's like one way that other channels, because everybody, people can probably see this with commentaries and live multiplayer. We're inspired by Brain Scratch and FTCR. Like they inspired us in a sense.
Well, I mean, I just part of the reason I like commentaries too is it's if you do it right, which we arguably don't always do right. It's a little bit more structured. Like, because I'm not one who can play a game and talk about it like in depth like I want to. So, like recording it and then talking over it makes it a whole. For me.
Well, what if we keep the structure? Get nice and cozy and stay in the confines of our own home and do the Nostalgia Nights podcast where we can talk about games that we don't necessarily want to record.
Maybe like I kind of with the podcast I think we should like because I'd be down with doing a podcast sort of thing. It's just podcasts or something where you should probably get a little bit more of a fan base going. Or kind of get a name for yourself.
So we'll put a pin in it and do it someday.
I don't know why I'm doing Crashman against Woodman.
When you have the metal blades?
Or actually, I think if I remember correctly, Richard looked it up. And you could beat Woodman like with a well-placed crash bomb. And so I was trying to do that, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Although this has been around, like, I'd have to look at when I uploaded it. How long has this been sitting up? March. Yeah, so it's pretty much been...
I know exactly the time period that we did this.
It's basically been 8 months since we last touched this.
I think it was pretty crazy that on that Easter weekend that we did, I believe 15 or 20 hours of recording in, the span of 2 days. It was pretty insane.
It's pretty much like a level from 7 or 7.
Wait a minute. Can you beat this stage?
Oh, what do you mean?
I mean, it's Airman. Can you beat him?
I don't get that reference. Or I mean, I get the reference, but I don't get it. It's not that hard.
I know.
Leaf Blade is pretty
Leaf Blade, I believe, takes him down in 2 hits.
Life! Give me the life. I also like how the floating cow face things shoot out little metal flying things, because that's what they look like. They look like metals. They also look like they could be blackface. If you look at them closely and want to be somewhat racist. But yeah, this is I said it the last part, but this is my second favorite Mega Man game. And really, that's because of 2 words. And as shallow as it is, It's the Metal Blades. Also, I died again. This is not
My
a perfect
favorite,
recipe.
as said in the last part, my favorites are 7. I like 8 a lot. I have an appreciation for 8 ever since playing it. I like 7, 8, 6, 5, 2. Basically all of them except for 1 and 3 and 4. 4 is okay, but 4 has like way too many mini bosses in it, and also 4 kind of has boring robot masters, and you're like, eh. Whereas at least 5 has like fun like riding sections and stuff in it.
I'm disappointed with my gameplay, honestly. Look, I just
Meanwhile,
keep dying.
1, oh man, 1 is not fun. 1 is not fun at all.
One I like 1 enough. It's the thing I don't like about it is actually one specific part, and and that's Gutsman stage, like the very beginning of Gutsman. Gravity kills you, and it's terrible.
So one thing that I think is pretty funny at the time of this recording, it's been a couple weeks, but it's been some like really fun videos that I've watched like once, and I'm gonna probably go back. Cat Icarus, he never played a Mega Man game. So for 11, he decided to marathon all 10 of them, which is, you know how samey these games are. Marathoning them is not a good idea. The fatigue will get you.
I could probably marathon most of them, like, because for me it's like it's like the appeal for me with Mega Man is actually like the gameplay itself. Like, it's kind of like how even if there were like a billion Banjo-Kazooie style or Banjo-Tooie style Banjo games, I could play them. Like, I could put a lot of time into them, even if they are basically the same structure and formula.
So he played all 10 of them within 2 days.
Okay, now that's okay. I could see that being a little bit more.
So he's like, oh, all these Mega Man games, and 11 comes out in a couple weeks. I better play them all. And then he talks, before you find out they did in 2 days, you see him standing in the middle of the street, and he goes, this is the worst idea I've ever had! Like, it's just like, yeah, marathoning all 10 of them is not fun.
Hey, when I was at your house the other day, I saw that you had two like gray Mega Mans, like the same one. Could I have one?
Oh, you found my mystery box Mega Mans? Yes, you can have one of them. Okay. You know how disappointed I was?
Those were those ones that were on sale, right? And that I was tempted to buy. And then I let you get them.
You know, the funny thing is that I asked to have one, and if you and I each had one, we each would have gotten one of the...
Yeah.
One of the same. I was so excited. I thought I was going to get X or Zero or Rush. And I opened the first one. I'm like, okay, Gray Mega Man. That's cool. Opened the second one. My face sank. I was like,
Do you want Cutman? I have a Cutman. I could give you a Cutman because I don't really care about Cutman.
Cool. We can make a trade. My Cutman can go next to my Fireman keychain then.
Yeah. Well, that's the end pretty much of this video. We're about to get equipped with Air Shooter.
We're already on our way to Wily's castle.
No, we're not. We still have Fireman.
We have Fireman. Oh man, I hate him so much. I wiped him out of my memory.
Yeah, I saved Fireman for last because item 2.
Well, it's time to go Dr. Wily's castle. Mega Man, you forgot Fireman.
There's still Fireman. You still gotta get him, dude. Oh, no. So, anyway, we will see you next video with Heatman. Yeah, Heatman, not Fireman. We were wrong. My bad. Bye.
Bye.